What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU. What if EU4 started 100 years early? Some bad news, actually, to start with. The game saves seem to have broke, but luckily I've been saving them very haphazardly. So there was a save from 20 years before, which I just reran. So some things are a little different. I don't know what, but some things. The England peace deal with Scotland worked out a little differently, for example. I think Scotland may have got a bit better off, but Wales seem to have got it worse. Maybe they've not actually fought yet in this one. It looks like Carinthia here and Styria have done well. Bavaria beat up Austria. So yeah, something slightly different. I also think the White Horde is a bit bigger, and Astrakhan has got released, for example. Also, these guys have come out of nowhere. So yeah, some parts of the map are a tiny bit different. I also believe Key here, that was obviously, I think it was Wu before, have formed somehow. Boju is there as well. So there's some different nations around from the last 20 years. But yeah, it wouldn't open. Like every time I press play, it just crashed. So I went back and the previous one worked. And we also accidentally went 2 years in the future because I was not paying too much attention. My bad. I was eating lunch, okay. But we'll continue. Hopefully it won't happen again. But yeah, so sorry about that. There is some slight changes to the map, but hopefully nothing too crazy. Normally it pans out mostly the same. I believe the two Sicilies are now still in North Africa, so they avoided Aragon, for example. Some little changes. Germian looks a bit bigger. So there you go. That's sort of the main events. Bavaria also, to be fair, looks a bit bigger. So we'll keep an eye on that. I am tempted. I might let you guys... what do we have time? Okay, Imperial Authority is going down. I'm very tempted to push Bavaria to centralization, like force them to do it. That would be quite interesting if we were to do that, I think. But we won't rush into anything. Who is this? White Horde has Circassia fully sieged out at the moment. I don't know who else is in that war. It's just mostly them, so they just need to get down to the smaller nations at the bottom. Wrap that up. Two Sicilies is going after Morocco again. And maybe with the help of the Hafsids, they're back to being the Hafsids, not Tunisia. Oh no, it's just separate wars. But yeah, okay, so the Sicilies... Did I get the dates wrong? No, I don't think so. I think we're fine. Venice is gone as well in this one. Aquileia is bigger as a result of that as well. Let's just recap great powers, as this one's probably a bit messed up. Delhi leads the way. Then France, then the Mamluks, then Portugal, Muscovy, Bavaria, Aragon, and Japan, filling out our top 8. And yeah, okay, maybe, I don't know, it feels like this game's just like on a delay, but yeah, the White Horde should disappear, or definitely lose that war to Muscovy. Sukhote has also got away with one, they've re-emerged, and these guys just changed again. They are now Jar, ex-IA, who we know from Civ 5. I don't know if that's the same one. Their name changes all the time too. But there we go. They're now here. Marja per hit seems to have benefited. They may have been this size anyway, but they're getting bigger as well. I'd love to see them really do well in this region. That would be cool. Just seeing a Malaya form and do something would be kind of cool. Happens semi-rarely. Byzantium is also in this against a White Horde. They are, yeah. Wait, is Byzantium... Who... Did you ally Byzantium, Muscovy? They did. Okay, well, they are going to be very strong for the foreseeable future. They're probably going to take a lot of land here, and they might even form something. Might form Russia at this rate. Yeah, Bavaria seems to be grabbing stuff. They soon won't be able to... It said that disallowed internal HRE wars. I think they have declared some, so I don't know if that... Oh, has that not happened? Maybe that's not happened yet. Has it happened? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go... I mean, it could have done. I don't see any happening. So maybe there is no internal wars. Oh no, there's one right there. Maybe there you go. That answers it. I just saw a battle. Okay, we now have England v Wales again. So this region is definitely playing out differently. But yeah, England should reintegrate probably all of Wales here and get even more of Ireland. Scotland really did nothing, but they do still have these provinces. But I guess if they're allied to France still, they're not. And they do have Castile and Denmark, so there's hope. Probably get a peace deal for this one sooner or later. Muscovy. Sukhote. Oh wait, are they facing that coalition now in this save? No, but they are in. Oh no, they are, but it's not as big. Before it was the Khmer and just about everyone else. That is pretty big. Shun has a lot of tributary states. There is almost everyone in the world's a tributary state to someone else. Shun is losing, which is not great. They actually just won that battle, I believe, with way less troops. I don't know if that's a tech thing. Chagatai military level 50. No, they're both 50. I don't know what that is compared to Europe, by the way. France is on 51, so they're not too far behind. Still no peace deal there. Sicilian Maghreb, that is, and these guys got released. Ifranids, that is gross. And who is this? Sardinia even got in on the action, okay. Well, we'll see how Aragon thinks about that. It looks like Portugal is also fighting Morocco with Aragon again now. And Castile, I believe, is smaller in this save. Yes, I think they lost some. They had another blob of 2 like provinces here, which they've lost. They still have Toledo and this northern chunk, but that is it. So that obviously must have happened at some point. Hungary and Wallachia? No, Wallachia. Oh, they're in this war. Yeah, you do not want to be on the green side of this one. Oh, that just ended. Muscovy. They took a little bit. Galicia took quite a bit, coming all the way down here. Yeah, White Horde's now all split up and in different parts. Wales beat England. That is... wow. They actually gained a province. Well, no, I think they... No, that was already Wales, but they... I don't know. It's got a Welsh name, but I feel like England had this because it bordered Chester. I do think England just lost. That's just... great job, England. Not been their day. Okay, well, those internal HRE wars are definitely still happening. I can see at least like 3. So there we go, that answers that question. Shun just got beaten pretty big, I think. They lost a lot of this territory to Chagatai. So that's come out of nowhere. Maybe they are going to still be a big player. They are not a great power. Neither is Shun anymore, to be fair. They did lose a lot of breakaway nations inside. I didn't think they'd fallen that bad, but the Injuids I see are now on there. Sort of this Persian Gulf nation. I guess, are they friends with the Mamluks? Because that would certainly help. No, but they have Oman, which will help, I guess. Sort of a good ally, and Oman's got a good amount of troops there, 36k. Yeah, I mean, that's good enough. And some of the other ones will obviously help as well. But yeah, the Mamluks have been very peaceful. They don't actually have any truces because they haven't declared any wars. They seem pretty happy. Their territory, they have slowly progressed down this coast. Also, East Africa has blobbed out a little bit. Ethiopia's back as well. Kilwa's pushing down the coast as well. Okay, Morocco is pretty much gone at this point. Okay, Hungary is now at war with Wallachia. There we go. A bit later it came true. I'm guessing Hungary could probably go for the full... I don't know if they will, but if they go for a full annex here, I don't know if there'll be enough war score. Is that even available? Let me check. 110. They won't be able to take everything, but there you go. They took the eastern half, and now they look quite big. I don't know if that will push them into the 520 development range. Possibly not. But then again, I don't know. Maybe Europe's pretty good. No. Well, that was the 1st of December. They're not there yet. But I would imagine they're closing in. They're a very big European nation. They have Bosnia as a march as well, which helps. They're allied with Croatia. Bavaria is a very good ally. So yeah, they're going to protect Europe, and I guess through Bavaria, the HRE from Galicia, that Galicia, Muscovy, Byzantium alliance, I guess. And all of a sudden, it looks like there's peace, as long as I don't zoom in. Yuan is still around, look. They used to have all of this. It's not gone too well for them. Okay, Sukhote is going to die again. Never mind. We spoke too soon for them. I tried. Tried to help them out. It's not going to be. Not to be. There we go. I think some of the ideas are behind as well. I don't know what exactly happened. Oh no, yeah, now they seem to be the same. Okay, that's fine then. It's 1491. I don't know. Like I said, it just crashed. I mean, this is the best we're getting. White Horde invaded again. Did your truce end that quick? Is the game going that quickly? I don't think so. Who declared this one? Galicia attacked Genoa. See, they're just smart. They're just finding ways to attack other people. They will soon, I think, between these two, divide up all of this territory. And then whether they stay friends or not will be interesting. Galicia's other allies are Serbia and Georgia down here. I don't know who Muscovies are. Byzantium. That obviously gives them an edge against Galicia. Kvenland, or Venland, however you pronounce that, up here, which is sort of early Finland maybe, and then Pskov, which is the one province on their border. We haven't seen France do anything for a very long time. It says here they have a truce with Cyprus. I don't know what that is. They're still allied. I'm guessing that they probably released Cyprus in some other war, but yeah, I don't know what that is. Well, okay, there we go. Galicia taking more territory as the White Horde. More and more stretched out blobs. Genoa also went to them, that province. So there you go. They are looking pretty good right now. Oh, they're allied to Novgorod, one province with a 1 stack. Defying my logic that it's better to be, you know, having the province for a 1 stack is better than if someone else has it. Shun looks like they could be... No, it's so hard to tell with all these yellow lines. They're fighting these 4 sort of red, it's very hard to see nations. Miao, Zhu, Diviet. I'm guessing they'd win that, but you never know. They've been struggling recently. Well, that Galicia-Muscovy alliance aged well. How the heck who declared this? What caused them to fight each other? Muscovy attacked Novgorod. Pskov and Kvenland joined them. Novgorod called in Galicia and Minsk. Okay, well, Galicia, this is not going to go well. You probably won't lose too much, but... I mean, actually, it might be fairly equal. The problem is Galicia is I saw at war with Hungary as well. If they were one-on-one, they'd probably be able to do enough to defend, but yeah, that could be rough. Having Hungary as well. We're in a completely separate war. Nothing to do with your war. The Injuids will continue to grow if they take this province. They are oh, that is a big one though. See if Oman can help them out. But if they win, they will certainly be the dominant, I want to say dominant power in the region, but it's hard to say that because they are next to the Mamluks. Delhi, they were, you know, I think both top 5 nations maybe. Yes, 1 and 4. And Chagatai is not on that list, but I think they're probably next to get onto it because they're pretty big too. But who knows? So I believe... Where's Perm? I don't know where Perm is here. I believe Muscovy's either integrating people or they are now capable of doing their thing. They're starting to grow, I believe. I might be wrong. No, this isn't being colonized. Okay. Maybe soon. That should be an ability. They'll start moving into this empty land. Yeah, that is not looking good for Galicia. I think Bavaria is certainly the sleeper power. The problem is right now they are losing imperial authority due to heretic princes for the most part. Yeah, that is the main reason. The 0.01 is not a problem. The 0.43 is definitely a problem. Well, they'll need to deal with that, but I mean they certainly could deal with it themselves. They are they are very strong. They are very capable of dealing with it. If they convert a few, they are also in this war with Galicia actually. It's just getting worse for them. Oh my goodness. I know this is like 3 separate events, but doesn't look good for Galicia there. Well, it's 2 separate wars. Golden Horde, all the way up here, next to the Blue Horde. In this bizarre world, Castile actually still managed to get here first. That's good for them. I believe, yep, Portugal is now going around the West African coast. Castile has also got a province there. But I believe they are yet to set foot in North America. Oh no, Portugal's in the Caribbean. Never mind. I feel like Portugal may get a lot of the New World, unless France is going for it. France has not really done much though. I don't know what France is doing. They're just sat here. They're content being number 2 in the world at the moment. With some, I mean, their allies aren't. None of those are big nations, so that doesn't help. But they could attack whoever they want. Obviously, probably that Aragon-Portugal alliance is a bit scary. I wouldn't probably fight those two, but yeah, they could attack anyone else, I guess. The HRE might be an issue, so maybe avoid them. But there's plenty of nations not in the HRE. Savoy. All of Italy's now not in it, so you could go for them. The Sicilies are grabbing provinces every now and then. Very slowly. Taking some stuff. Galicia. Oh, I think Muscovy took a big chunk out of them here because the border was with Pskov before. Yeah, Novgorod and a lot of Galician land went there. Which is not good. I don't think Hungary took anything off of them. But I might be wrong. But that border seems the same, but certainly here they lost a big chunk, so they'll need to remake some of those alliances, find some new ones. Oh, Bavaria, no, they've not turned it around yet. Maybe we'll see the HRE just never form now. It was fun while it lasted. Sweden and Bavaria v Denmark and Scotland. Oof. That cannot go too well because I believe Sweden's navy is stronger than Denmark. I said that. Denmark. Okay, Bavaria's definitely is, if Sweden's isn't. There we go. They won that. And yeah, they are getting through the crossings. Obviously, getting to Scotland's a bit tougher, but probably don't need to if you siege out all of Denmark. Galicia in another one. I hope they can. They probably declared this. I don't know. I would hope they did. Muscovy is also in a big war again with all the Caucasus nations. Sweden declared on Denmark. Well, no, the Teutonic Order actually did invade Galicia. That's interesting. I mean, we might get a Prussia or something if we're lucky, so can't say too much. Yeah, Muscovy just taking on all of this. Blobs all over the place. Do they have tributary states too? Oh no, they just have a vassal. Okay. 45 stack from Bavaria. That's pretty menacing in 1498. I think the game, it might be a bit further ahead tech-wise and stuff than it would normally be. Although there is caps on that sort of thing, but I think it might be a bit further ahead in terms of troop numbers. From when we started at least. Seems like some of the bigger armies are way bigger than you'd expect. Here are the biggest ones. Delhi, Mamluks, Bavaria, Portugal and France all over 100k. Delhi's over 200k. Chagatai is now at 80k, so that would still concern someone like Muscovy. I see the Jar at the bottom of this list. Actually have not as much as Shun, but 51k. At their force limit. Hungary's here. Major per hit has got to 60k. Japan. So it's not easy. 2 Sicilies, 48. Yes, so that's. I wouldn't expect them to have 48 at this point in the game in a normal one. I don't think. England v Wales again. This time it looks like they've got it right. This time looks like they're going to win. That Denmark war is still ongoing. Denmark's now unoccupying stuff. But they just can't. Oh no, they just got beaten by some rebels that just happened to spawn. That's rough. Byzantium has now joined Muscovy's war later on. Took them a while. The Injuids did take more land. And the Tuvans are struggling at the moment against Yuan. So maybe a bit of a comeback on the cards there. Will anyone else be going exploration? Aragon has, so we might see them doing some. They actually went quantity first. Portugal went exploration, then expansion. I wonder if that quantity and then exploration might give Aragon the advantage. I think Portugal's stronger right now, but you never know. Maybe Aragon could beat them head to head if they ever weren't friends. Whereas Portugal's focused exclusively on the New World. France has done offensive and espionage, so there's no hope of them doing much anytime soon. Trade and quality for England, so again they won't be heading to explore too much. Scotland have not done it either. I don't know who else could potentially be a big explorer, not Sweden. I think Castile can do it, I guess. They've done exploration, so Castile could still get some colonies. Whether they will survive long enough is another question. I don't know if the Sicilies would. They've done espionage and defensive, so probably not. And these countries will be too far away. The Mamluks I've seen do it. If the Westerners leave it for too long, the Mamluks can normally do it too. Muscovy did make a peace deal. They never seem to be taking that much, but I guess it's not really. A few provinces not really noticing it. They're up to 3rd now. Looking very good. Chagatai has also made it onto this list now, 6th place. But that is going to be it for this episode as we get into the 1500s. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.